Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel for a brand new video, a video where I'm going to atone for the mistakes that I made a couple weeks ago when I did the 10-minute build challenge. And you guys are going to see me struggle like mad, but what is new? If you are new to my channel, I am an indecisive sloth, and the 10-minute build challenge was not for me. I failed. But I fixed those failures, I feel like. You guys can let me know what you think down below in the comments. Now, I did leave this house on the same plot of land in Sunset Valley, but after I was finished and while I was doing it, I thought maybe it would be better in either Hidden Springs or somewhere like Moonlit Falls, where it could be covered with bushes and trees, and I mean surrounded by bushes and trees, not covered with bushes and trees. We're already off to a great start here. I'm already mixing up my words. But anyway, you can see that I extended the carport, so now you can actually fit a car in there, and it could be a sloppy jalopy or something else because you've got space now, which is what this house really needed. And I don't know if I said this when I originally did the 10-minute build challenge, but what I was going for was kind of a mid-century modern vibe, and I don't know if I achieved that on the outside, but I think it better comes across on the inside. Again, let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Now, I did get a little bit cheaty with this, and you are going to see a lot of merp derp meat mop moments in here, some indecisiveness, but it wouldn't be a video if I didn't change my mind and screw things up a little bit, because that's what I do here on my channel, especially when I am doing builds. So the front yard is pretty much done, and then I think we're going to swivel around to the backyard and work on that. I did the landscaping first. There wasn't a lot of landscaping that I wanted to do, but I feel like the people that are living here did want some landscaping, so I decided to give it to them. And I was gonna go for some more rocks, then I was like, nope, let's delete those. So like I said, I did chop and change things a little bit. I did get a little bit cheaty because I did extend some walls, and I made the bathroom smaller, but then you're gonna see in a little bit, probably more towards the end of the video, that I had to go back and make it bigger. But I feel like in The Sims 3, you really only need a 2x3 or a 3x3 bathroom in order to make it usable. So just keep that in mind when you guys are building your houses. Bathrooms don't need to be massive. They can be tiny, they can be small. Now, I did keep this a studio layout, and we'll see that more when we get into the inside of the build. And I have to say, I do really love how this turned out. I say that about everything that I put out when I'm actually like concentrating on it. Obviously, I didn't like how the 10-minute build challenge came out originally because it was just a flip and fail. It was so bad. But saying that, I would like to see, and let me know if you guys want to see this, how I would do on a 20-minute build challenge. I don't know if that's a thing, but I'm going to make it a thing because I'm pretty sure I could do a lot better with 20 minutes, or at least I think so. But when the timer's going, it really gets my heart rate going, and you know, I could poop my pants like I almost did with this challenge. You know, I was nearly touching cloth. That's disgusting. I don't know why I said that. Anywho, how are we? How are you guys? I have missed you. I've been updating my community tab. So if I ever go quiet and I'm not putting out videos, I will update you on the community tab. I have been doing videos in the background, but it's just editing. Editing is such a pain in the butt, and it is so time consuming. It's probably the most time consuming part out of making videos is the editing. And so I was just putting that off and procrastinating, but I finally got to it because I think I did this renovation 10 days ago, and it's gonna go out next week at some point, so it'll be 2 weeks, around 2 weeks since I actually put the 10-minute build challenge out. So you can see how much of a procrastinator that I have been being, but here I am. And I have missed you guys. Tell me everything. How are you? How is life in your little corner of the world? Let me know what has been going on. Today it is actually, what day is it? It is Friday when I'm recording this, and I just finished a big day in with my company. So it was kind of a day off, a day where we could connect virtually, and we played lots of games, and there were quizzes, and what else did I do? Oh, I had a morning yoga session, so that was lovely. And And then I had a little knock on my door on Wednesday, I think it was, and I thought, oh my God, what have I ordered now? Because during this whole pandemic, I've been online shopping, which has been really, really bad for my bank account. So I thought I had bought something and completely forgotten about it. But no, it was a gift basket or a gift hamper from my company for this big day in that we were having, which I thought was so lovely that they sent it out to everyone in the company. Just absolutely amazing. So very sweet, generous, and thoughtful of them. So I was really happy to receive that. I actually didn't get into it during the big day in, but I did get into the ciders. So I was a little bit tipsy this afternoon, but it was all for fun. It was all for a good cause, just bringing the company together. And then also we had raffles. So there were lots of amazing prizes and I didn't win any of them. So I was really, really upset about not winning anything. But it's okay because all of the money that was put in for the raffle tickets went to charity. So I thought that was really, really great. So I've talked my way to the inside of this house and I kept most of everything that I had used. When NovellaSims redid or did a renovation on her 10-minute build, she did keep everything that she had already placed down. So I went a little bit cheaty and I was like, I don't really like that. It's my indecisive sloth coming out and I had to change things to make it fit a little bit better. And this layout isn't going to stay because in a moment I'm going to rearrange the bathroom and I'm actually going to put the tub and shower in front of the door. And I don't realize it until the very, very end. So I have to reconfigure things. And you're also going to see that the bathroom gets a little bit bigger. Oh, here we go. I think I'm about to rearrange things and make just a big mistake. Like, look at that. It's in front of the door. How are your Sims meant to get in the room if they can't access it? What an idiot. So yeah, sometimes I make really bad decisions even when I'm taking my time. So you can imagine if you haven't watched my 10-minute build challenge, how that went.
Jagaloons! You're failures! Failures!
It didn't go very well at all. So we're just laying things out and I'm adding some more things. And you can see as well that I moved the kitchen. Where the kitchen is, that's where the bedroom was previously. And I thought this layout worked really well originally. And then again, more towards the end of the video, I'm going to come back and I'm just going to completely switch it up because I had it in my mind that this was going to be a studio. But then I thought there's going to be enough room where I can rearrange things and make it so 2 Sims can be in here. Now, I wouldn't recommend having more than 2 Sims in this home. Maybe outside if you wanted to throw a party, there is room in the backyard for that, but definitely not inside. It's going to be a really, really, really tight squeeze on the inside. So I thought that this place could be, especially if it was in the woods, like a cabin in the woods, it could be for a writer. Or there's room to put a garden in the backyard. So it could be a writer and a gardener that lives here. So I thought that was quite a cute idea. Now, as you can see in the kitchen, I've lowered one of the shelves into the counters and it makes for a good cutting board. I have never, ever done that in any of my builds before. And it just sort of came to me because I feel like after all the years that I've been building, I've done everything. Like, I've tried everything out. I've moved things into weird positions and sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. But I've never had a cutting board. And I like how that looks. I'm not sure if that counter is usable, but you do have another counter that is next to the stove that your Sim could chop up their veggies on. So there is space for cooking and they won't stomp their feet or anything. I did play test this out, so it does work. You can get 2 Sims in there. They can both lay on the bed when I get it all mixed around and fixed. And yeah, so I really like how it turns out, like I always say. And if anybody else has done the 10-minute build challenge, please let me know. I want to see you guys struggle because I was about ready. Well, I didn't have time to rip out my hair because my hand was on my mouse and my keyboard. But I really want to see what you guys do. I wonder if anybody has ever successfully done the 10-minute build challenge, where they've got the landscaping done, where they've got the recoloring done. Probably not in The Sims 3. Probably it's easier in The Sims 4 because you have the swatches, so it's kind of easier to make decisions. But if you guys have ever seen a successful 10-minute build challenge, let me know. I've seen some really good ones. Simplicity Sims did one recently, and also NovellaSims, who is the one that turned me on to trying this out. She has done one. And there is it GMG? I believe his name is George, I want to say.
That is correct.
And he's recently done one, and that was hilarious. Like, it was an epic fail. Like, George, if you're watching this, I'm really, really sorry, but it was an epic fail, but it was hilarious while he was failing at it. So definitely go and check out those videos if you haven't already. I will link them all down below in the description, just so you guys have easy references and easy links for you guys to go and look at them. And I feel like this challenge is so much harder in The Sims 3 than it is in The Sims 4. I do want to try it out in The Sims 4. I'm a horrible builder in The Sims 4, so I will probably struggle really hard when I'm doing it in The Sims 4, but you know, it's all in good fun. Now, this is when I decided to change the color scheme. As soon as I recolored this stereo, I was like, it's a little dark in here, and it doesn't need to be that dark. And if I'm going for mid-century modern vibes, we need some pops of color. So most of the colors that I've used in this are orange, green, there's a little bit of black, there's some blue and yellow. And did I say green? Yeah, but they're like bright pops of color, and I really like that. I went through a really dark phase, and actually there's another video that'll be coming out in a couple weeks where it is very dark. It suits the or the sim that it's done for. But I was going through a really dark phase, so I wanted to brighten it up a little bit in this little studio, because if you're going to be in a studio, you want it to be light, bright, and airy. So I still haven't fixed my mistake with the bathroom, but it's coming. I swear it's coming. See, I've lengthened the walls, so now it fits, and then I'm going to rearrange the entire house almost. I've added another counter to the kitchen. I've moved the desk away from the end of the bed. And yes, your sim can get into the kitchen around the desk. They can get into the bathroom. Like I said, I did play test this. I'm moving the living area around. The only thing that I've really kept in place is the fireplace. And then I've used the bookshelf to kind of section off the desk area. And I saw Girl Meets Pixels do something very similar in one of her recent builds. Yes, she is back to uploading on YouTube. So go and check out her recent build, because it is beautiful. And so I wanted to use the bookcase to kind of section that area off away from the dining room. She used it in a much better way, and she had more room, so it looked like 10 times better than what I'm showing you. But it's just a little taste, so the only difference that you're seeing on screen now to what you're going to see in the screenshots is that I had to pull the bed away from the wall, because for some reason my Sims were a little stupid and they couldn't get into the bed. So I had to make it so the headboard was visible. Idiots. But come on now, Sims 3 Sims have got to be just like the dumbest Sims in the series. They can't walk around things, and they complain at everything. They're just moany Megs, but I do love them. I love this game so very much. But anyway, we are almost finished. We are almost to the screenshot, so I'm gonna love you and leave you guys with some music while I finish off the recoloring. But if you enjoyed this, make sure to do all those cool interweb things, like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you've got that bell ding dong so you can be notified whenever I do upload. But for now, I'm gonna skedaddle. Don't be a plum stranger now, guys.